Alright, it's 12 o'clock and here we are. Let's see, let's double check. We gotta make sure all of our stuff is working, you know that. Get the comment section turned on over here for myself and all that jazzy stuff. Alright, so give me just a moment here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Perfect. Pull this up. Do-do. Do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Why is this not working? Pull up. Click. Clickety-clack. Why? This page isn't responding. Yeah, obviously. What the hell? There we go. Now it's starting to respond, sort of. Hey, David. Hey, Demetrius. Welcome. Now I see. There we go. Alright. Get yourself a little sip of some Jameson there. And, so good. Nice cold sip of 7-Up right afterwards. Always a great chaser. So, good day. First like on the stream, nice. So, today we are in need of residential, pretty bad. I mean, within the next few minutes here, that little residential bar is just gonna like skyrocket, pretty much. So I want to go on with my plans of working back in this area like I was talking about last week. However, I'm gonna skip this square. I'm still not ready to put anything in here. I mean, it's gonna be super basic, so I mean, I don't care about it. I just don't want to do basic right now. So, what I'm gonna do is we might come to that as we're working on this, but I just love this area right here so much. This other part of this hill that we haven't decorated, done anything with, it's just a bunch of random trees. So I want to finally do something with this spot. I think what we're going to do is make this into the neighborhood that I have planned out, in a way. I mean, I have one planned and done on there, but I might not be exactly the same. I never do two things exactly the same, so. But what I need to do first, because I forgot what the length is. Oh, and then eventually what the goal is with this, is to basically have a living quarters that is going to house all the people who are going to work over here at the zoo, because I'm thinking about starting the zoo today or next week. So, zoo incoming. But, first of all, I need to measure this here. Hey, academics. We lost some students. Aw, boo. Cool, we've got academic works, 2 toga parties, and that's all they're telling us. Right on. Okay, so let's find our roads here. We're going to just grab our gravel roads for a moment, because I want to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and like a quarter, I guess. So it's going to be like 4 squares-ish. Okay. So, down here, because the thing is, I want to make sure I have the road that's going to connect in up here to where Brook Co-op Community is, from basically Bedford District, top of Bedford District there, so. You know, I want to do something here so it doesn't mess with all my zoning that I've got going on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... That should be about right. I like that. Okay. Let us... let's see. I'm not sure what type of road to put here. Probably just basic for now. We'll change it in the future. Yes, the zoo is coming. Like, I have gone through a few designs on it. That's why I haven't done it yet, because I just kept changing stuff around, and I didn't like it one way, I didn't like it the other, and I still am not 100% with it, but I think I'm at a point where if I put it down on here on live, that I can get the zoo built up, and I'm gonna like what comes out of it, you know what I mean? Like, or I'm gonna have to kind of force myself to like what comes out of it, because I did the whole thing where I connect the two of them here together. Like, I got the little bridge and kind of a park set up and stuff like that, and then the zoo comes on over here. I've got the stuff that, you know, like I was talking about, where it's going to go into the water. You know, it looks good. But I just, you know, you get to that point where you're like, yeah, I like that, but I could move this here, and it gives me a little room for this here. So I've got that going on. But I think what we're at a point where I'm like, you know, I don't think I could really move stuff around too much. I can't. You can only delete and fix a zoo so many times, I guess. So let's see, 90. I'm going to bring this up as far as I can. I don't have that square bought yet. I guess we could buy the square. It's not going to hurt us to do that. Yeah, let's do that real quick. Areas. And purchase. So that'll allow us to connect our roads here. And for the time being, because we don't have anything going on up here, what we'll do is we'll just build across the train track. And then when we come back, we'll do something special with it like we've done before with the other areas around Franklin College there. So, oh, that is so close. All right, let's stop there. What it looks like is it started to go. Oh, it just has like more of an angle off of this street here, so that's fine. No, I want to delete that. Thank you. There's like a slight click over. You can see that, right? It just kind of clicks over just slightly, but perfect. We're going to leave it just like that. All the way up. We can connect these other roads in. These are all 6 lanes. Let's make sure they're all straight. We'll grid out the major roads on the city, but you're gonna see what I do here. I've been having fun using that tool for the roads, the freeform tool, and other than making sure my main major roads in the city are straight-ish, because you know I have some major roads turning, obviously, but yeah, I'm just kind of having fun using that and just seeing what I can create with it. So we're going to connect that in there, get rid of this dirt road here. Now what we'll do is come in here and we're going to build the road setup for the housing area. So, yeah, I got a tiger on there. Or a lion, actually. That's a lion. So I want to use, like, I love to use these 4-lane roads, but what I'm going to do, freeform, let's just turn all of our angles off, our road length, grid, all this. I'm going to keep the zoning off for just a moment, because I don't want to zone right off of this road right here. So I want to bring it out just a hair, and then I'm going to turn the zoning back on. And we're gonna come in here. We'll fix the road because it's obviously gonna make dents in the road or in the hillside there. So we'll fix that. Just gonna kind of try to make it straight-ish, but not really straight, you know. So that their housing is like, you know, backyards right there. I am gonna build, I mean, you know, skyscrapers and such through here, so. And once again, we are on my favorite radio station here. Just groove into some great music. The Synthetic Dawn station. Across the top, smack in right about there. I like that. And one thing I want to do is, I didn't do it last time, but I was thinking about it, is I want to build, like, I mean, I can't cul-de-sac it like in City Skylines 2. And I'm not complaining about not really getting to play City Skylines 2 right now, because everybody has been like, you know, not necessarily complaining about it, but there is the complaints. People are like, you know, it's not as fun as City Skylines 1 is. You know, people are talking about, of course, the mods, the assets, and everything that's available for City Skylines 1, which makes the game so incredible as it is. I mean, for people on PC. As vanilla players on here, you know, we do have all these DLCs and stuff like that we get to play with, the low amount of mods, which are really just some assets that they give us, a couple of assets. So, but that's like the biggest complaint right now is people are like, oh, I don't have the assets, I don't have the mods, and that's what makes the game fun for me. And I understand that for people, and like, you know, I don't play it with that stuff, but I could see getting into it that way. So, at the same time, not having the DLCs that we have, the different things that are going to make the game enjoyable for myself, you know what I mean, airports, just the different DLCs that we have. I don't want to go list them all, but people have been talking about how they just kind of miss having some of that stuff, and I get it, you know. So I went a little far there. I'm gonna come up just a little. Oops. I like doing this with this area. I did this a couple times, just trying to come up with a good sense of this area, and I like having this road curve through here because this road is slightly smaller. Obviously, it doesn't need to. I wanted to center it, kind of like that's not perfectly centered, but I wanted that center-ish type of thing, whereas that is pretty centered off of that road. In fact, one thing I don't like, and I'm going to change this right now, I did it a couple times, I just hate it, is that's a 6-lane road, and it doesn't need to be a 6-lane road right there. There's not enough traffic for that. So we're going to change this. Let's turn the zoning off here to a 4-lane, because that's the type of traffic we have going through here. It'll look a lot better. It doesn't need to be anything spectacular. I mean, we could always throw trees on there, I guess. We could do this. Do the, we'll do the bicycle lanes. We'll do the bicycle lanes. Just like that, you know. And then, since it's basic trees, what we'll do is we'll come in here, we'll change these trees up. Something that is nice. Ooh, you know what? Let's go with these. Oh, you know, actually, all of our other tree-lined streets will be getting lined with a certain tree, so we'll stick with that. Doesn't have to change necessarily. I mean, we could, but I'm just stick with what we have for going on for now with the rest of the tree-lined streets. Oh, I did have some red trees going through here. And then I got them all switched up here for some weird reason. I don't know why. You know what? F it. We're going red trees. We're going red. It's a flame tree all through here. I mean, I have flame trees there. I have flame trees up there. I might as well. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know why I thought. I guess I just had some screwed up areas. I don't know. Whatever. All right. Let's get back to the roads. And you know what's going to come after these roads? Our favorite thing. Water lines. All right. So, freeform. Let's put our zoning back to on there. So, because I want to do this. I liked when I did this with this area. I don't have as much room as I did before. But it's kind of like playing around. Making these just awesome random roads like this. But the freeform tool just lets them flow on there nicely. So we did that. Now I want to come across like this. Remember, some of this I'm going to leave room for like school zones, other things like that. We need to put in a retirement home. I haven't done that in a while. I don't think I have, at least. So we'll put one of those in. I'll just stop that there like that. I like that. I like that a lot. Before I had it come down here, but I like it just stopping like that. That is good. Okay, so now before we do anything, go any further, let's fix this hillside right here. Hey, Chris, welcome. So we need to shift the terrain. Let's turn the strength down and just bring it up. It's kind of do what we can to level things out as much as possible through here. Some of this needs to go back down, it looks like. That area is going to have some trouble, so we'll just have to do something with it. Maybe run a trail through there or something, I don't know. Trees. We'll see what happens once housing gets in there, I guess. That's really the best way to go about that. Once we have housing and everything else kind of set up, trees, our decorations, things will look a lot better. So. Alright. Need to lower this side just a little bit. Just a little bit. Make that fit in nicely. Now the hill has a little bit of brown to it because it obviously has some steepness to it, but that's fine. Like I said, once the housing starts showing up on there, the buildings, and what we're going to do right now, we're going to go ahead and put in our pathways. Basically the same thing, freeform, and none of this stuff. Why do we want all the angles on? Come on now. Bring this up. I want to bring this up to... Well, one of those is going to have to lose a line of housing section, but I think it'll do that just fine right there. Then... and we'll bring a little spot right here to this intersection. People can go there. Eventually we'll have like a bus stop or something in there, you know. That'll make people happy. So we'll do that. Let's see. Let's put a couple more of these in before we start doing other stuff. This doesn't really need to go too much further than right here. Then here, across like that. That looks good. Of course, we want something going across here. It's going to delete that tree, but oh well. Boom! We're across now, and... I mean, okay, we could come and do some stuff like this. This is probably going to be a good spot for one. Just pop it in like that. Same thing over here. This allows people to get to these intersections. I don't know why I can never speak properly. I just have the worst speech impediment when I get online, I guess. Alright, not really. There's people that actually do have speech impediments that have cool channels, and I totally love their channels. I couldn't think of any names right now, but I have seen a few, so. Alright, this is a good open spot for a trail right here, so I'm going to put it here, I guess. And that way I'm not disturbing anything for, like, housing. But I usually like putting it right off of the crosswalk. Then people are, like, straight across on that. But they're not going to be hurting themselves to turn for a couple of feet to walk, so. Eventually we'll put some walkways through. Like, right here would actually make a good spot. Kind of like that. Because we will, let's see, maybe one here. And one thing that I totally wish I had that they have in Cities Skylines 2 right now, is when you take your walkway and you come across the road, it makes a freaking a crosswalk right there. Like, that would be awesome right now. That would be so awesome. Okay, just a couple of little trails, getting some people moving around. I don't want to get all crazy with the trail system right now in here, so what we're going to do is get the boring stuff out of the way. These wonderful, wonderful lines of water here. Let's encapsulate the area first. This should all have all the stuff turned off as well. Just making sure. Yeah, if there's a glow there, it's on. If not, it's off. I turned this off, like I said, a million times. It makes it so much easier to go through here. So, for anybody who's new to the channel, watching the videos for the first time, whatever, just saying it. There's already traffic here. There's no housing or nothing. Like, oh, it's just the quicker way through. Don't worry about it. There's probably a stoplight right there I'm going to have to get rid of. I'm hoping that the stoplights, stop signs, all that type of stuff is like way better on City Skylines 2 when I finally get a chance to play it, because on this, in vanilla, I mean, it's just easier to let your traffic do their own thing and you turn it all off. I mean, you just turn off all the stoplights, stop signs. Sometimes you leave one or two on because it's going to make the flow of traffic work properly in that area. So occasionally it does work properly, but that's like 1 out of 100, 1 out of 1,000. I don't know, like just 1 out of a lot of different intersections and stuff like that you don't even need them. So I would love to be like, ooh, I want to think about my intersections and the way the traffic is flowing through here. I mean, that's kind of what we think of this game as, like a traffic simulator, right? Simulator. Said that a little weird. Under the street where they belong. Damn straight, right? I mean, in all reality, if we're trying for realism with our vanilla realism here, that is what we want. And we'll just bring this over, connect it in. Doesn't look like we need any more through here. Green Street is good to go. Alright. We are set up. None of that needed anymore. Okay. Now we have our roads set up. We have our trail system set up. We have our water lines set up. Now it's time to get into the meat and potatoes of things, edumacations. So let's go ahead. This is the city, so we are going to go ahead and stick with our high capacity schools. This is the elementary school, so we don't need to do a whole lot with it, but I do like to give them something to play around on, you know, playgrounds and stuff like that. So we're going to go right here on this side of the trail, if it'll let us. This would be a good spot. Oh, perfect. Right there, like that. Then we'll go ahead and throw in our high-capacity high school. I want a lot of room for the high school, so we're going to build that right down here. I think just off of this street will be better. Just like that. Then, we don't need to do the university here. I think we need to, because we have this, like, we have Franklin Community up here, but you can see these people down here are like far removed from schooling, obviously, on this. So eventually we might think of putting this in down here. So, all right, let's see. We need our child health care center. Now, the reason I put this over here, I want to put this, crap. I don't have enough room. In my test build, I was able to put this here. I guess I can't, but let's just go ahead and throw it across the street from there, right here. It's not going to hurt anything. Then our elder care. This is why I built this little road down here. I thought this would be a good spot for elder care. Kind of watching the zoo, looking at the ocean, things like that. They're not going to fit on this side, but... Or we could come up here, one or the other. We're going to do one or the other. Let's see how it looks right here. That's why I made this. Oh yeah, nope, never mind. Don't like that. Okay. Elder care, we're going to put it up here then. Maybe. Ah, crap. Crappy crap. I don't like that either. I really don't. I think I'm just going to move it instead of deleting. Where can we move this to? It's going to look good. Maybe just across the street instead. I mean, that slightly harms the ground, like it sank it tiny bit, but that's not really hurting anything. Oops, water lines didn't connect at the end. What? Oh, right there. Look at that. Yeah. I mean, they were working, but yeah, that OCD, it would have caught up with me or anybody else that saw that. And they're like, it's got to connect. I used to, at one point, used to be so bad about it. Every street had to have a water line under it. Even if you saw water connected, like, let's go here real quick. See how there's like a street without water? I used to have to, like, it just was so overwhelming that I had to have that street have a water line on it, even though it's already covered by the other two. But now I've gotten past that. I've worked my way beyond. Let's see, where's our water availability? Sewage is good. Water availability is going to be bad really soon. So let's go ahead and add this in somewhere. Oh, it's loud. So this is probably a good area since Bedford is mostly commercial. That'll work. And then as far as sewage goes, because that's going to be somewhat necessary coming up. I'm glad I look at these things. It sucks to have to think about it, but you got to. And I'm sure these things are a little more necessary to think about in the new game. Okay, that's part of the college there. I don't want to put it there necessarily. I want to build housing there. I don't like any of that. Just don't like any of that. Up here, maybe we could add a new one in. And we already have, like, problems in this area, so... Yeah, alright, just one more isn't going to really hurt too much in this area, I guess, so... But it will help the whole city in full, so... We have to step out, run the store. Oh, go for it, man. Go for it. We'll see you when you get back, hopefully. Hopefully. I know sometimes you miss some of it, but... Alright, we got this set up. We've got our retirement home. We've got our school, our child care center. We're going to set up the rest of the school areas in a moment here. Let's just double check we got everything else we want. Do we need any hospitals? Yes, of course we do. Okay, this side has zoning on it, so let's play with this side over here. Let's go ahead and throw in... Oh, we could do that high capacity one. How big is that? I think it's huge! It's freaking huge! Where's our only other hospital? Is over there? Holy crap. Alright, yeah, we're gonna throw this in. Right here, just right dead center. I'm glad that put some zoning in that I didn't exactly want, but hey, there we go. Then let's just go ahead and utilize this space for cemetery and higher capacity. Oh, medical center, helicopter depot. I see. I see. Do we need police? We probably do need police and fire in this area, so let's just double check all this. Yep, we definitely do. Oh, even in Bedford's hurting. Okay, maybe we could put the police down here. Perfect right there. Okay, and then we'll get this high capacity fire because it's larger, and it'll probably fit perfectly right here. Look at that! It did. Supreme, what is going on? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Alright, so we're going to throw that in. It fits perfectly. That's freaking awesome. I mean, it's going to be a pain in the ass. It's going to take them a moment to get to, like, this side of Bedford District or, like, over here on Green Street or something, but it's there. It's there. And we don't really have much else in this other area. In fact, let me look at something here. We don't have any fire. Oh, we have one small fire department over here. And it's like this one, the Fire Safety Center. Holy crap. Yeah, I feel totally insecure about that. How can we fix this problem? I'm going to throw in another fire station here to fix this problem, because I just, oh gosh, that just makes me slightly sick to my stomach to think that some people will not get a fire put out, or it'll take forever for a fire department to get there. So let's just take some of these businesses out of the way. That should help. Then as far as police, yeah, it's kind of the same thing. Not a lot of police presence in the area. So let's put one of the smaller, I guess we could put the smaller police station, the police security center, over here maybe. No, doesn't want to fit anywhere without destroying stuff. Right there, I guess that works. Okay, so there's a little more police presence in the area. That should help out. There's a little more fire, a little more of that and everything, so that should help out. Housing to get built, so let's go ahead and start preparing for this. Need to paint ourselves in. Didn't exactly paint all that area up, did I? So I guess we could just do this. I just don't want to use the big giant one for like right here. Just kind of connect in. Get that right on top of the Bedford there. I don't think I need to make them part of any district necessarily, so let's do the outline right here. I know, these wonderfully articulated lines for my districts are just perfect, aren't they? Wonderful stuff. Okay, let's enlarge this, and holy crap, that's a little too big. All right, let's use the medium tool, and we'll fill this in. Okay, so the reason I'm doing this, we have all of our buildings coming up, but this is all set for Tokyo District, or Korean District. And I want this to just kind of be a little more basic. So we're gonna go with our modern city center. Oh, you know what? We have not. I don't think we've done mid-century modern anywhere in the city, have we? Let's take. Oh, no. That is what I'm currently choosing right now, is modern city center. So let's do it. You know what? Dean Heights. I want mid-century modern. I do like the buildings that pop out of this and the high-rises and stuff. So, let's go with it. My phone is making noise. Oh, it's just some sales ad. Hey, Black Friday's coming. Ha ha ha. Yay, a sales holiday based on death. Wonderful, thanks. I do look for sales around this time. I won't lie about it. I do. All right, let's go ahead, fix all of our other stuff here. Power, water. I mean, this is city stuff. Might as well. Recycling, smoke detector distribution. That will help out a lot with these fires I keep having. I don't need to do any of that. None of that's necessary. No, I don't care about the taxation. Not going to do that because that changes stuff. Lightning rods, that'll help. Don't need to do that. But boost connections. We will have more connections in the area soon enough. So, all right, there we go. We've got that, and that. We got schools. We got our retirement home. We have our services. I don't think there's anything else we need to do except let it build. So let's paint. The painting tool is just the quickest way through all this. So, and we're gonna go ahead and just go with all. Now I'm overthinking things. Let me delete this here because that obviously is a mistake. I need to fix that. Hold on here. This is gonna tick me off until I fix it, so I better fix it now. 6-lane road. Upgrade. There we go. Perfect. I just need to get rid of the zoning on this side because it's just going to tick me off. Okay. We got that going. And this, let's go ahead and go with the medium fill because that is a lot better than that large one. What is going on there? Okay. I might change some of these housing or houses, whatever, to, oh, shit. I completely screwed up because I wanted to keep around the schools free from housing, and I just freaking totally didn't do that. So there we go. Fix that. The other school, we'll fix that. Just like that. Okay. That's what I want. I wanted to leave them open so we can make our schools look good. You need to get out of here, bucko. Go build a house somewhere else, pal. It's a school zone. Alright, let's double check that's a school zone. Okay. And we'll just make sure we are filling in the rest of these little spots. I want to make sure I got everything here. I did. Okay. School zones remain blank. That's what I want. I don't think I need any business in here. So yeah, that's okay. We built right around the elementary school because that's where we want our kids to go. We don't have any power. Will you help us? Okay, this is probably not going to work out too well because I have a limited source of power for Bedford there, and I just kind of want to make sure they got power, and it looks like it's going to help. Is it? It's not? Okay, yeah. Okay. We're good for Bedford for now. I don't want to necessarily take away too much power from them. So what I'm going to do, this nice little trick that I like to do is take these tiny playgrounds. Put a tiny playground in the corner of the school here. And then some of the tiny parks, do the same thing. Trying to use them basically to connect all of the power together. And it's just a little short, dagnabbit. Okay, and they are not going to want to be powered off of Bedford. That is going to hurt Bedford District a lot. So we will add in one more tiny park, right? No, this one. Oh wait, there's a house there now. Wait, maybe that fixed it. Let's check. No, it did not. It did not. Okay, but what I'm going to do, excuse me, is that. Will that work? Will that help? I mean, they're connected to Bedford, but I just feel so bad, like, having them sucking all the electricity out of there, because there's already a lot on just that one thing for power here. Okay, that's working. That should be fine. Now we need some power here. And we're just going to do that. I mean, it's going to help. It'll give power over there. It'll float it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, I'm seeing those chunks taken out of the hillside from the park and everything, but I gotta remember the buildings are gonna get built along there. You know what I want to do? I'm gonna do this really quick. Upgrade. Yeah, I'm only going to allow them to build on one side. So once those houses build right there next to that park and they kind of chunk into the hill, we can deal with that and make it look better. So, yeah. Okay, I think this should be good. Some of the parks need power, but that's fine. That is fine. Okay, this is looking great. It's starting to get built up. Let's go ahead and decorate here. Do a little decorating. Go to our parks. Now this is really going to make the area super happy, right? Let's see. What have I done for the last school? We did a soccer field over here on this one. And that looks like another soccer field right there. So let's go ahead and classic football. There we go. Suburban American football. I want to be able to put some walkways through there, so we're going to move that there. Oh, looks great. Perfect back there. I wish I could add it. I mean, this is where I get so frustrated. Like PC players, they could put this down and then go find an asset for bleachers and throw bleachers in next to that, right? I mean, oh, that'd be so awesome to be able to do. One day. Maybe someday I'll get a PC. Okay, so I want to add some pathways in here now. Oh, you know what? Not entirely yet. This. I want the faculty building. Just a little extension of the school. I thought it'd look good. Now we go in here, grab some trails. Let's go ahead and get these ones. Grab the ones there. Trying to get them to like connect and make a wider path there. There we go. Okay, I was like, why is that red? I wanted to go this way. Alright, there, and... like that. Cool. Again, I would like to put in bleachers and stuff, but we'll accommodate. We'll do what we can. We're going to come over here to this stuff. See, when they made this, they gave us like the goalposts and all these other things. Why not bleachers? Just saying, you know, it would have been nice. Throw a little bathroom out here. But what we'll do to make up for it is we'll throw in some little tables here, I guess. There we go. Like that. That's a lot of tables. I mean, it is a high school, so I guess that's fine. Now, I want to... Oh, you know what? I wanted to add in a parking lot here, but... I like the paid parking. Put the paid parking here. Oops. You know what? Let's see what the larger one looks like. Because the paid parking has this, like... So check this out. The paid parking has the, like, entranceway right there. You gotta go through the gates. That makes more sense for a school, right? You would want to go in and out a gate for a school. So that's why I decided to go with the paid parking here. This makes it look a lot more realistic to the area for the school. So that's what I went with that for. Then we'll just kind of decorate around that with some trees and stuff in a moment. Same thing here, except what I want to do here... is add in a couple of tables. And some recycling containers and a trash can or two. There we go. All right. So we got that. Now, let's go. You know what I like? Oh, that is freaking huge. I was thinking I would use this for the school somewhere, but that is just so damn huge. I mean, I guess it could fit in kind of there. Yeah, all right. It's like a, you know, schools sometimes have that, like, oh, a founder of our school. So it's like this has become a meme now. So yeah, it's like the founder of the school or something like that. That'd be great. All right. That is a huge. Like, look at how funny that is. Like, you look at the statue right now. It's just like, it looks like Play-Doh stuffed on top of something. And then let's get close. Now it's all nice. All right. So, oh yeah, we definitely need to. You know what? I want to move that. Let's come back over here to the parks. I want to put this in because when I went to high school, I don't know how many other high schools did this, but when I went to school, we had like a little area that was like a concession stand, and so that's the concession stand for the school. There's the tables and such, right? Like, that makes a little bit of sense. Now we come up here, grab the bathroom, and we'll put that in just over here. You know, a little bit away from the concession stand, the tables and stuff like that. And there we go. That makes a little more sense. So, that's good. Okay. And if you know where I got that, that's good from, then you should tell me what YouTube channel I watch. Alright, let's add these in. Some trees. Hey, I pushed the button, thank you. Start decorating this up, making it look good. It's going to be hard in some areas to add trees just because of the frickin' football field, but... add a couple of these in. Oh, there's a good spot. There we go. Well, let me get anything in right here at all. Oh, yes! All right, cool. So I can squeeze a couple of things in over here if it's small enough. Maybe one more over here. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. I think I took the only spot I could get a tree in right here. Oh, there we go. One there. A couple. Oh, we don't want to exactly like completely cover the... Oh, what the hell just happened? Oh. Must have saved and skipped me across the road. Faculty building. We need a couple over here. Some shade around this area too, and let's see if we could fit a couple in around these benches. And let's see, one more, maybe. Nah, a couple. You know what? If I can get a couple of these flame trees in, I might as well. Just to add a little bit of spice. There we go. Ooh, spicy. It's about as spicy as mayonnaise. Okay. A couple there. Let's put some around the concession stand. Actually, speaking of spicy mayonnaise, I do love me some, I can't think of the name of it. Miracle Whip. I think of that as like a spiced mayonnaise, you know, Miracle Whip. It's good stuff. Maybe one more tree over here, since we got color everywhere else. There we go. Alright. I think the high school looks pretty darn good. We got benches, we got shrubberies, we've got an extra faculty building, and our parking. So I think that's going to work out. Like I said, I wish I could add in some bleachers. That would be super cool. But for now, that high school looks freaking great. So let's come over here to our elementary school now. And what I want to do here, let's actually go with the walkways first. Let's stick with, since we have this one right here, let's go ahead and stick with our gravel walkway. And since it is an elementary school, we do want to be extra careful here around our playground area we're going to create. So yeah, that should be good. I wish I could make gates. That'd be so cool to have a little gate go across there. So cool. Alright, now we've done that, we need to step on getting this done. So I think, yeah, a couple of these would be alright. We don't need a whole lot here because this is just an elementary school. It's not like it's the high school or nothing. You know what I really wish I could do, that it's not going to let me. Because the school is there. It's like, I just really, really want that spot right there to be cement. Thank you. It's such a pain in the ass. And I can't even put the school on top of it either, I don't think. So, I don't know, we can always try, but it's such a pain in the ass. Sarah wants to delete that building. I think it would be the same for the school, so that's why I'm just kind of giving up on this. Yeah. Alright, this overlap, I just, oh, jeez Louise. Alright, I could have got rid of the tree and all, but that overlap there just didn't look good. So we're stick with the grass. And we're going to go ahead and continue on with what we're going to do here. Our park stuff. I don't think they would have a bathroom outside at the school there, because we're not going to put in like anything like that necessarily, but we will put in a playground. Let's turn this around so it's not facing the fence. And of course, we're going to add in both assets here. We won't be discriminating against high level or low level here. We'll do these ones on this side in a nice little pattern, and then we'll take the other ones, and we'll do a couple over here. It's a lot of seesaws. Seesaws. Okay, guess we could throw a bench or two out here like this. And one last thing. I have to go over here for it, though. The sandbox! Yay! Alright. Let's add in a couple more of these. I mean, it's a large school. It's going to have a lot of kids there playing. That's why we want a lot of play stuff out there. In fact, I mean, I could do like a second sandbox. Do like the square one. Over on this side here, like that. There we go. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, ooh. This would make a totally better concession stand than that grill place for the high school, I think. Hey, what's up there, Timo? Alright, I just had a good idea. I want to take and I don't know if I'll have the room to now, but we'll try. Oh, we do. We totally do. Okay. I think that makes a way better concession stand than the one that says grill on top of it. Just a little more natural to being in the spot right here. Like that. Perfect. Okay, let's get back over to the elementary school. And I think it's just at this point, we go ahead and we drop some trees. Over here, we'll just leave grass, I guess, for now, until I can really kind of think about what I want to do with it, because I don't have an idea. I mean, they do have grassy areas at schools, so kids just go over there, sit in the grass, and enjoy themselves. And just a couple more trees. Maybe some like small bushes and stuff too, just for the heck of it. Ooh, it was gonna fit. It was! I saw it, I swear I did, I know it. There we go. Alright. Like I said, maybe a couple of bushes, some like latanias. Just kind of throw in that little bit more of realism in the grassy areas. And this bush, a small one. Nope, won't let me throw a bush over here. And a couple over here. Oh man, somebody is cooking something right now, and it smells so damn good. I'm just making me so hungry. Oh my god. Alright. There we go. There we go. See, you know, this elementary school, I didn't want to go too crazy on. I just figured the nice outdoor playground, kind of a little eating area and stuff like that. We didn't need too much. A lot of my other elementary schools I've gone a little more crazy with, you know, did like the whole thing like I did at the high school over there and stuff. But this one I just wanted to go a little more simple. I didn't want to take up a lot of space with it and stuff. Because again, I'm trying to make sure more housing and stuff shows up in this zone. So, then, of course, the high school, we did go a little crazy with. We had some fun here. We have the football field. We have this cool little park here on the corner. Oh, right on. It's the workout park even. So that's just perfect. So, and then, you know, some spots for all the students to eat and hang out. And then our little spot for, you know, when they're having a game, people to eat and get their concessions and stuff like that and use the restroom. So... and then, look at, people are using the parking lot, the ROJ paid parking, and like I said, it just makes more sense for kind of contained parking lot to belong to, as I'm saying this, a contained parking lot, a car just drives right through the fence into, like, nah, I'm going to park right here. There we go. Yep. Look at that, wonderfully contained parking there. Awesome. Oh my gosh. Alright. Let's see here. Well, let's take a moment to back up, take a look at this neighborhood, see how it looks, and we'll make a decision on where to go from there. Back up, do this, hide that. I mean, this is looking spectacular. This is going to fit in really good over here. Oh, wow, look at these buildings are starting to level up pretty good over here. Oh, that's awesome. Ah, so cool seeing those buildings leveling up like that. That is exactly what I want to see. Exactly what I want to see. So that's going to help with the growth of the city. Our goal is to get to 1 million citizens. That is the goal with this city. I don't care how long it takes me, even if we're playing for the next year to get there. This city is getting 1 million plus citizens in it. That is the absolute goal. So, yeah. Let's take a look back here. Oh, Cheez-Its and crackers. This is kind of messing with the trail and stuff, but we'll adjust. Once everything's down, we'll adjust. We will. That side's not too bad yet. We can fix it. I hate fixing the hillside stuff, but I mean, eventually, sometimes you have to. It's just the way the game is. So, everything else, though, is popping out really well. I mean, this is building up pretty fast. We needed a residential, and it is showing up. Like, there we go. And of course, with the advice from wonderful builders like TrackArt, all of my heavy traffic is flowing on the main roads, not going, there's no buildings on the main roads. They're all off of these side roads and everything like that. You got to turn off of the main roads to get there, so that's helping out a lot with the traffic. In fact, let's see right here. Let's do this. Boom. Oh, I hate doing it. 84%, that's damn good. Wow, that is damn good. Where are my heavy areas right there, kind of. It's a business zone. That makes sense. We got the park going on right there. Kind of a hotel zone. I mean, I understand why some of this shows heavy. Wow, that is really heavy traffic right there. I guess this is where people are coming in from the ships, though, so. That's not bad. That is not bad. I bet we can improve over time as we continue to add in our more lines and stuff like that, as far as like monorail, buses, our subway system, things like that. Like, that is all running right now. We have stuff going on, so that is doing really well. I mean, there's parts of the city like over here that could use some upgrades on their public services, but I mean, it is still running really well. You get like just a couple of spots with heavy traffic, so. Why is this showing? I bet there's a stoplight right there. Look at that, there's a stoplight right there. Let's get rid of that, get rid of that. Let's fix this really quick. Oh my God. What the hell is going on here? They're everywhere. It's like a plague of stoplights. What in the hell? Oh my God, there's just way too many stoplights. Where in the world? I guess when I was building all this, I just never went through and deleted them or got rid of them. So that was my fault. We'll just fix that really quick while I'm looking at it. That way it gets dealt with now. Gets dealt with now. I mean, these are all just I mean, that's probably going to free up some of the traffic over here and help it out. So. That's why we were having traffic issues. See, that's. Okay, it still looks the same. It'll fix itself. I promise. Alright, so what time is it? We got 1:07. That's not that bad, actually. Alright. So here's the thing. It's only 1:07. I am getting hungry. Whatever I'm smelling right now is just totally bugging me, making me hungry as hell. But I promised you guys that we would get this zoo going. We're going to get it going. Today, we're going to get the start. We're not putting the zoo in today. This will be next week. But we will get it prepared so that when we come back next week, we can put this zoo in. And it is finally going to happen. So what I want to do is we're going to start off with our roads. Let's see, what did I use over here? Just basic 2-lane roads. Okay. Let's pause this for a second. I'm going to use that as part of this. This is going to happen. This is how it's going to go. We did basic 2-lane roads. We're going to grab this with our freeform tool. Actually, straight. Hold on. Nope. I was just in the wrong spot. Okay, freeform. Just like that. Beautiful. Doing that on purpose. I figure it's probably better to just connect it all the way through like that. Have one solid road. It'll keep less traffic. I mean, I hope it'll help to keep the traffic down. That's my goal. Okay, so now we're going to copy what I did on the other side there. The only thing different on this side is over here we have the monorail station, and we're not going to put a monorail station in over here. I have been considering running the monorail to this side, But I think what I'm going to do is break the monorail off here and bring it over this direction around Dean Heights here. And, yeah, traffic's looking great. Bring that around Dean Heights and probably come around so that, like, I don't want to break through Dean Heights at all or off of this hill with it. I think it looks good. And if I do bring the monorail this way, I would rather bring it into Bedford District somehow instead of down here to the zoo. We already I mean, if you're going to the zoo, the way I'm setting this up is you're going to go to the zoo or Magnolia Experience, so you can get off of this right there and just go over there. So, and they will. So, what we want to do now, that's in. Like I said, we're just going to get prepared. We're not doing the zoo yet. Just going to get prepared. So we want our park paint tool. I'm going to push this over just a little, because we got that road split right down the side with the little dock at the end there. This, I need to go out slightly here because we have the sea life stuff, whatever it is, for the zoo there. So there's that. Okay. Now, I told you we're not doing the zoo today, but in order for me to do this next step that we are going to do today, I absolutely have to do this. I do have to put the main gate in. The hell are you telling me right now? How is this space occupied? Straight. Just run a straight line across here. Maybe that's its issue. Couldn't tell you. Don't know why it was giving me a problem there. There we go. Okay. Try to center that there. Then we go for kind of matching it, just doing the same thing as the other side there. I want my parking lots. Not the ROJ ones, though. Went the wrong way. It's just too big. What did I put over here? I just did singles? Okay. That's too big. I want to do that. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, so in order for this next part to happen, again, we're not building a zoo today, but we are going to run our line over here. Kind of make this go up slightly and curve. Okay, now I'm not going to go any further than that yet, because again, I want to make sure I put that sea life exhibit in right there. So this, though, we've got this in. Now what I want to do, I need to get the fence line. Alright, perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, I'm hoping I can do this. I don't know. I didn't do it this last time, but I just had a good idea. And then, see, the thing about this, right, I don't think it's going to work. Zoo, amusement park. See, one of them has to cross over and be the one that, like, kind of takes over, right? Oh, there we go. I was hoping I could split them right here in the center. I thought that would have been, like, way cooler. And if I had the freaking things, I bet I could have. However, I do like the look of the zoo overhead a lot more. That's what I had on there before. Because it's got the hanging brush and everything coming from it, I think it looks way better, just kind of going over the road and across there like that. So, there we go, there we go. There's our connection. Now what I did with this before, because I had this all kind of, you know, this all gets zoned in with some fencing and stuff like that. So I took this and I made a little park zone out of it. I did a little park zone here so that it was kind of like, you know, a picnic area that split the parks apart. Let's see, let's go with this. Zoo, amusement park, freeform. Ah, why? Why does it do that? There we go, okay. So like I said, I just kind of made it its own little picnic zone. Where is... And again, here I am coming up with an idea that it's probably not going to work. It's going to look weird. Yeah, because it's going to overlap. Man, see, not having Move It mod, man. Not having the Move It mod sucks so bad. So I think what I'm going to do is leave this a little more natural then. We'll go with this. We'll just kind of put down our plants. And a few more of the other ones. Just make it nice and green. We'll take a look at it in a second here. See how wonderful of a job I did at putting the plants down. See? Wonderfully green. This side's going to need all kinds of decorating of trees. I'm going to have to go in here and just get like crazy with trees soon enough. That's the only way it's going to work. So, let's see here. This. Where in the world? Oh, I'm just in the wrong spot. So this is like the area for people who want to picnic in the park instead of buying something. Go over there to the other side of the park then, so people can't see you eating your damn peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Gosh darn it. Alright, so then what we'll do is we'll go ahead, we'll throw in a little public bathroom over here. We don't have to use the park stuff, which is kind of cool. Kind of helps out, because then you're not really thinking like, oh, do I have to move all over the place and find all these other things again? Oh my god. So we got that, we got that. We don't really need to throw anything in over there. We could do this. We could throw in like a little playground. Is that the high level? Where would be a good spot for this? Probably right here. We don't need to make it big or anything like that, just big enough. That should be good. A couple of benches for parents to watch their kids from. Like that. Oh yeah, there we go. So we got a little picnic area. We got just a quick like, oh, I'm going to sit down. The kids want to play, so they can go play on that. While I sit here and rest my legs. And this is what my thought is for the zoo also. So, let's back this up. We're going to go into this mode here. So, I made the quick little, like I said, just a quick picnic area. It's got a little park in it. It's off to the side of the zoo here. Now people can cross over, come over here to the zoo, or from the amusement park, it's vice versa. And what I'm going to do is the same thing. I'll just build a quick little walkway off of here, kind of loop around, put a few benches in it, a little playground. Same idea. It's just another little zone for parents to rest and let their kids have, continue being kids. And then I might do something here, because I kind of went, last time I did this, I kind of brought it in where the tree is right there, like that, right more there where the tree is. And I had a little more room, but since I have room here, maybe we'll put something from the zoo in over here. I don't know. But that will be next week. Next week, we'll work on the zoo. We'll get this little playground rest area for the parents taken care of at the same time. And then I'll be able to just overall... Is this paused right now? It sure is. Oh, I paused it because I changed the road up. But then we'll be able to finish up like how we're actually going to set up the zoo and everything like that, and making sure that everything fits in there properly. There was like one thing that I didn't quite get in there that I wanted in there, and it wasn't really because it didn't fit there. It was just because I didn't like. Again, I'm going on how many times I have just rebuilt this stupid thing because I didn't like the way it did. I'm trying to kind of match this side here, but even though it's. I don't know where I'm going with it. Sonic Guy, welcome, man. Welcome. Thanks for joining. So, yeah, next week when we build the zoo here, this will get mapped out a lot better. We'll be able to bring the areas together nicer and stuff like that. So, for now, I don't want to do any more to this because it just doesn't need it. So, what I want to do at this point is come back over here because I wanted to kill a moment while the housing was being built up on this side. And I want to focus on just kind of putting a little bit of decoration in over here. We're going to go ahead and choose our larger circles. And just kind of toss. That way it just randomly tosses plants in. And then we'll do some picking and choosing in a moment here also. As far as like placing plants where in specific spots and things like that. So. But I feel that this just kind of helps me to fill in and not have to think as hard about where the plants are going to go. And it can also help me to ooh, you know what? Let's get rid of that. it also helps to fill in, you know, backyards, things like that that aren't necessarily getting thought about when you're building other stuff. So, and I'm just like, I kind of like roll around. I tap the button that, like you can see, the construction cost just kind of goes between 10 and 20 there. Because I'm just kind of tapping the button a little bit here, a little bit there. Kind of bring it through the center here, between people's backyards. Kind of over into the side there. The one thing I'm afraid of is touching like these roads that the trees on them have been changing. Alright, so that's got a lot of trees. It gives it a lot better look now, a lot better of a feel. So now I can come in here and throw in some color. We did that on the other side as well, so I'm not a, you know, I want to do it. I definitely want to add in more color to the yards, to the walking areas, to the, you know, stuff like that. So we'll grab our, there we go, the jacarandas as well, because we do have them on both sides. Them and the fire tree, whatever you want to call it. And let's go ahead now and pick a little more specifically for some of the colored trees right there. A couple out here on the outsides of that. Here we go. And you know what? And now look. It looks a lot better than it did before. It's filled in with trees. It helps to match that other side. Oh, I missed a tree. You know what? I did not realize that there is a tree I have been adding, and I did not put it in there yet. Let's see, where is that? Oh, right in front of my face. I just... Dumb. Okay. I've been adding this tree into the build. So we'll go ahead and put it in here in a few spots. And I know these trees probably don't grow as prolifically as I'm placing them down, but in my city they do. Alright, I think that's good enough. That's good enough. No, that's good enough, Donnie. Stop. Stop, Donnie. Stop. Stop putting... Donnie, will you stop putting a frickin' trees down, man? God bless it, Donnie. Okay. Alright, so we've got our trees. I added that tree in there. I've been adding that in. So now this is looking good. Let's take ourselves a pretty little look this way. Little nice overhead view here. I think this neighborhood is looking damn spectacular. Everything is fitting in real nice. Gotta do something about that power line right there. Should get rid of it. Gonna have to run a road behind the hospital and everything here to make it look good. Run some pathways and stuff, but can do that. It won't be a problem. As we continue building, it'll happen. It'll look good. The color schemes in this one specifically, this mid-century modern, I absolutely love these colors right here. Like the orange, the green, the red. I guess maybe it's reminiscent of the season right now over here, but I think it looks freaking awesome. Especially going to all these trees and everything in here, I think it looks great. Now, as we look over here at what we did last time when we were working and getting all this built up, all these are starting to really look spectacular. They're getting built up. That red building is an awesome one right there. I like that. That was a cool ass building. In fact, just to make sure, let's see here. It is at its maximum level. I like that. I'm going to make sure that stays historical so it just stays looking just as gorgeous as it is right there. Loving it, loving it, loving it, loving it. Whoa, whoa, what am I doing? What am I doing? I'm not doing oh, there we go. That's what I wanted. Hit the right buttons there, Donnie, you dingus. Oh, wow, we moved far away from where we were. Alright, let's do this. Look at this. This city is growing so damn good. Oh my god. This looks so freaking amazing right now. We covered a lot of the coastline here. Like, we've really stuck to this coastline and used it up really well. We've definitely utilized the inland, the flattest areas of the inland here as much as we could. And we still have so much to build on. Like, seriously, so much. We can build on this entire mountain, which I'm not going to do. The mountain is sacred to me. That is a mine. It's going to stay looking just as gorgeous as it is. But we will build around it. This is going to obviously get built into as far as I can in this valley area here. The mountains, everything. We're going to do it. We are getting to 1 million. We are getting to 1 million. I really like how this city looks and develops. Man, this city is looking freaking great. And we're going to check this out in a nighttime mode here in a second, too. One thing that I want is to eventually get across the river here, and start building on this side, because there is a ton of room on this side, too. Like, seriously. Like, all of this is all buildable area. Like, think about how much we have on this side already, and we are at 57,000 people right now with that much of the city being built. Like, I'm halfway through one of my regular maps that I would have built on frickin' the PlayStation 4 version. So, PlayStation 4, I would have probably built twice as much more, maybe, if I could. Gotten around 99 to 100,000 citizens, maybe a little more than that, and the city would have been packed, and like I would have been able to go nowhere. So that's why I'm trying for 1 million now. We are doing a lot more skyscrapers in this and stuff, and but yeah, this whole side, this whole big ass valley right here is all completely buildable too, up to a certain point. So yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. This place is going to be huge. This is going to be one of the biggest cities I've ever built. I don't care how big City Skylines 2 is. I don't know if I'm going to get that big of a city in City Skylines 2 yet once it comes out on console, because this one is going to be one of my main focuses. So let's see where we are now. It's 1:30. I think this is a good spot to take a quick peek at the time of day. Change this over to nighttime. Oops. And get a... Oh, man, I love looking at the city at night. Let's get nice and close in here. They're going to have their little fireworks session going on over here at the amusement park. I think I'm going to put some lights. Look at, they got lights on their bicycles. That's cool. I think I'm going to put some lights down these trails in the future, though. I think that would be nice to the citizens, even though they have lights. I'll put some on there. Yeah, look at this. This is looking so damn cool. Oh, I love that. That view right there is amazing. Oh my gosh. This is so cool. This is so damn cool. I'm just mesmerized by it. There's the park we built last week. That was a cool little fun build. But I am just mesmerized by just flying through here, these sights and everything like that with the lights and everything. So we come over here. We're by the train station now. Or no. This is our walking zone. We're close to the train station. This is our walking zone. We got the bus station right there. It's our walking business district next to our incoming ships and stuff like that. Then we have our park, which they do their own fireworks show over here at the park. Park looks way better in the daytime than it does at night, in my opinion, because you can see all the trees. There's the train station. This is like one of our main hubs in the city, in my opinion. The train station, the monorail, and the subway all go through here. So, and we have our bus stations right across the street, like our little, how I prefer to do it, with the separated bus station off the road, so we're not stopping traffic. Guys, this is looking amazing. This is looking downright freaking amazing. We're gonna go to cinematic camera here. So guys, everyone, thank you so much for stopping in this week. It has been so wonderful to get to hang out with you guys every Sunday. And because I've been working so much. I do construction work in my real life, and I bust my ass. I was doing 6 days a week for the longest time over the summer. I'm finally down to 5 days a week. I finally get Saturdays, so I'm going to start trying to put out more content for everybody as far as City Skylines goes. And then I got some other stuff that I was thinking about putting out too. Like, I've been playing a couple other games that I think would be fun to just make some videos on and stuff like that. So guys, thank you so much again for stopping by. Have a wonderful week wherever you are in this world, and I hope you're having a great day, night, morning, evening, whatever you got going on, wherever you are in this wonderful world. And stay safe out there. It's getting freaking crazy. And hey, happy Thanksgiving. That's coming up this week, so I might get on Thanksgiving Day and do a stream for an hour or two, so keep an eye out. If I do, I'll put a notice up on my page about it and stuff like that. So I'll put a notice up if I do. Otherwise, guys, thank you for joining me. I'll see you next week. And you are all wonderful people. I love you all, and I'll take it easy. Now I gotta find this button every freaking time. The button's somewhere. They put the button in the same spot, but for some reason I can't find this button. My brain is mentally blocked from finding. I found the button.